The human body is an intricate system, anticipating a varied input of nutrients from diverse sources. When this expectation is met with an identical meal day after day, the initial physiological response isn't solely about nutrient deficiencies. It involves a profound shift in adaptive processes. Single food types present an exceedingly narrow spectrum of secondary metabolites, micronutrients, and fiber, forcing the body to operate within very tight nutritional constraints. This uniformity can disrupt the delicate feedback loops governing satiety and nutrient absorption, potentially making the body less efficient at extracting and utilizing even the limited nutrients it receives from that sole source. The absence of diverse phytochemicals, those biologically active compounds in plants, means missing out on crucial anti-inflammatory and antioxidant agents, which are often found in a broad array of plant-based foods. While the body can adapt to some degree, a sustained lack of variety challenges its inherent flexibility, potentially leading to a subtle yet significant recalibration of metabolic and digestive functions. Every dietary choice, even a seemingly simple one, cascades through complex biological pathways. The gut microbiome, an ecosystem teeming with trillions of microorganisms, thrives on dietary diversity. Each type of fiber, resistant starch, or complex carbohydrate present in a varied diet feeds a specific subset of these bacteria. Eating just one type of food over an extended period inevitably starves certain beneficial species while inadvertently promoting the overgrowth of others, which might not be as advantageous. This imbalance leads to a reduction in overall microbial diversity, a state scientifically termed dysbiosis, which has widespread implications. A less diverse microbiome consequently produces fewer short-chain fatty acids like butyrate, acetate, and propionate, molecules absolutely critical for maintaining gut barrier integrity, modulating the immune system, and even influencing brain function. Without this microbial symphony playing its full repertoire, the gut barrier can become more permeable, a phenomenon often called leaky gut. This increased permeability potentially allows unwanted compounds such as bacterial toxins to enter the bloodstream, impacting systemic health far beyond simple digestion and influencing everything from inflammation to mood. The entire body's delicate balance is intricately linked to the health and diversity of these microbial residents. The human metabolic machinery exhibits remarkable flexibility, inherently designed to process a wide array of fuel sources, carbohydrates, fats, and proteins as they become available. A month of identical meals, however, can induce a subtle yet significant form of metabolic rigidity. If the chosen food is consistently high in a particular macronutrient, for instance, the specific enzymes and hormonal pathways geared towards processing that compound become perpetually overactive, while others remain underutilized or even suppressed. Constant glucose spikes from a carb-heavy, monotonous diet, even if initially healthy, can gradually desensitize insulin receptors over time, making cells less responsive to insulin's signal to absorb glucose. Conversely, a consistently fat-heavy diet might downregulate the body's carbohydrate metabolism pathways, rendering the system less efficient at switching back to utilizing glucose when dietary variety is eventually reintroduced. This diminished metabolic agility means the body struggles to adapt efficiently to nutritional changes, akin to a muscle that has only ever performed one type of exercise. Its specialized capability improves, but its overall versatility suffers, leaving the body less capable of responding to diverse metabolic demands. Our brains are intricately wired for novelty, a fundamental aspect particularly evident in our relationship with food. The phenomenon of sensory-specific satiety explains why we can feel completely full after a savory main course, yet somehow still find room for a sweet dessert. Consuming the exact same food daily bypasses this sophisticated mechanism, leading to a profound sense of culinary boredom and, often, a significant reduction in the pleasure derived from eating. This effect isn't merely psychological, it involves tangible changes within the brain's reward pathways. Dopamine release, typically associated with varied and palatable food experiences, diminishes with monotonous intake as the novelty factor wears off. The brain, which evolved in environments of scarcity, interprets a lack of dietary variety as a potential scarcity signal, which can paradoxically trigger deeper, often unconscious, cravings for missing nutrients or simply for sensory novelty itself. Over time, this sustained dietary monotony can impact mood, concentration, and even decision-making, as the brain expends cognitive resources struggling with this persistent lack of stimulation, often without us consciously realizing the underlying cause. The sheer tedium can become a significant mental burden, subtly influencing daily cognitive function and overall well-being beyond simple nutrient intake. While a single month is too brief to induce genuine evolutionary shifts in human biology, it serves as a compelling demonstration of the mismatch between our ancestral dietary patterns and modern habits. Early humans were opportunistic omnivores, driven by seasonal availability and geographical diversity, meticulously foraging across varied landscapes. Their survival profoundly depended on extracting a comprehensive spectrum of nutrients from a vast and ever-changing array of available sources. Today, many engineered foods attempt to be nutritionally complete on paper, yet they often cannot replicate the complex synergy and bioavailability of nutrients found within whole, diverse, natural foods. Relying heavily on a single perfect food, even if fortified, often ignores the crucial concept of nutrient bioavailability, how well nutrients are absorbed and utilized, and overlooks the thousands of non-nutrient compounds that work synergistically in a varied diet. A month of such a restricted diet might reveal a surprising short-term resilience in some physiological systems, but it concurrently places subtle, persistent stress on others, demonstrating the body's impressive capacity for short-term adaptation, but also its undeniable long-term requirement for dietary heterogeneity to truly thrive beyond mere survival. Our biology whispers tales of ancient forests, not single-ingredient meals.